Hello and welcome to a brand new weekly Parsha Thoughts for Parshat Dvarim. I'm Cantor Spiro from the Songshul, and we'd love for you to join our growing online community by subscribing to our channel so you can stay updated with these words of Torah each week. And especially with this week's topic in mind, feel just a little closer connection to your fellow Jew. Let's take a look at this week's Parsha. This week we begin the last book in the Torah. In English, it's called Deuteronomy, and in Hebrew, it's the book of Dvarim, which literally means words. We always read this parsha on the Shabbat immediately preceding the fast of Tisha B'Av, which is tomorrow night and Sunday. Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, is the date that the Beit HaMikdash, the Holy Temple, was destroyed. It is said that the temple was destroyed because of sinat chinam, baseless hatred. So incredibly sad are the lessons throughout history and mankind that are still not learned. The fact that after so many wars, so much suffering, so much bloodshed, so much greed, the world is still at war, with despicable leaders allowed to create chaos, helped along by ignorant masses. I have always thought life is an absolute gift. We get but one time frame to enjoy what this beautiful planet has to offer. The human race has just one responsibility: to look after the world and to put good and light into it. Whatever generation we are born into, we have a duty as human beings not to fight, not to create evil, not to follow evil. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But in every generation, there are bad people who spend their few precious years on this earth destroying life. Dvarim means words. Now, words have power for both good and evil. In the book of Dvarim, God tells Moshe Rabbeinu to speak to a rock, to use words in order to have the rock bring forth water for the children of Israel. Those would be powerful words indeed. Words that can get water from a rock. Sadly, Moshe, being frustrated and angry with the Israelites for always complaining, does not listen carefully enough to God and hits the rock instead of speaking to it. At that moment, he defies the divine imperative to sanctify God's name with what should have been this incredible miracle of spoken words. Even Moshe does not realize the power, the strength of words. You know, my friends, hatred begins with words. October 7th was horrific. The actions were absolutely indefensible, unjustifiable on any level. Anyone who saw video footage would immediately agree, but unfortunately the words have gotten the better of the world. Because of lies, blatant, hurtful, twisted, anti-Israel lies, the international attitude towards Jews has changed. The number of our enemies has grown. Even people with a moral compass are drawn in by false words, thus creating new hatred and reigniting anti-Semitism to unprecedented new levels. Now, if hatred begins with just words, well, surely words can also be a conduit to peace. But we must be strong, unified, and loving as a human race to stop the evil taking over our beautiful world. Remember that Tisha B'Av is here because of baseless hatred, sinat chinam. So let us create ahava and shalom, love and peace in every dark place we see. It all begins with words. Dvarim. I wish you all a peaceful Shabbat with the words that we share each and every week. Shabbat Shalom.
This week, members of the Songshul observe Yortzeit for the following people: Annette Gloria Levine, sister of Saul Levine; Eugene Zoltan and Ernest Friedman, relatives of Rosette Rutman; Helen Roth, Henya, mother of Sherry Hertz; and Rosalind Shapiro, mother of Janice Fine. May their memories be for a blessing and may their neshamot have aliyot at this time. This week we celebrate the birthdays of these members of the Song Shul: Sebastian Salyam, Ian Zegdansky, Aaron Poslins, Sharon Goldman, Amy Simon, Stephen Shore, Larry Himmelfarb, Michael Orphis, and Jerry Hollinger.
We wish Mazel Tov and Yom Holedet Sameach to all our Song Shul members celebrating birthdays this coming week, and to our Song Shul members commemorating Yortzites for your loved ones this coming week. We wish you all Chaim Aruchim, long life, and may the neshamot of your loved ones have an aliyah at this time. And we say, Amen. Here we are, Friday, right before Shabbat Chazon, the last Shabbat before Tisha B'Av, which we will commemorate tomorrow night, Motzei Shabbat, and through Sunday. One of only 2 fast days in the entire Jewish calendar that begins the evening before. The other one being, of course, Yom Kippur with Kol Nidre. And we will have a live reading of Eicha Lamentations for all Song Shul members. You can sign up on www.songshul.com, and that will be open for you to RSVP, and all the details will be there. We wish you all a peaceful Shabbat with all the craziness and madness that's going around the world. Let me sing this little Lecha Dodi to get us into a beautiful Shabbat thought and feeling. Lecha Dodi lekrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei Shabbat nekabla. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. B'nei Shabbat nekabla, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, B'nei